Hello, everyone. Another week goes by, another week of lockdown. I hope you're okay. Please do feel free to give me a call and let me know if you're not. Baruch Hashem, our baby's doing well. Avital's doing well. We are waiting for a bris. The Moyle looked today, and then he hopes for early next week. So please God, it won't be too long. We were very, very shocked and distraught this week in the Kehillah with the sad, sudden passing of Helena Chait, Aleha Hashalom, and I want to express my deepest condolences to the Chait family. Of course, Henry and all the children, and Sylvia and their families. Helena was somebody who grew up very much in a traditional background, and she really elevated herself. She raised her religious observance. She brought up a committed, wonderful Jewish family. She was trusted and worked for the community in the kashrus and catering. And her passing is going to be a real blow, because she really represented somebody who didn't care about herself. She was so giving to others, and she represented somebody who really wanted to grow and achieve so much with her life. And I ask you all to, in her memory, seek to emulate her ways, to be more giving, more caring, and to look to do the mitzvahs and keep the Torah better. In this week's Sedra Yisro, we're going to read the 10 Commandments. And the 10th one, don't covet, don't be jealous of what your friend has. Remember that everything Hashem gives to you is what you need to succeed in this world. The commandment not to be jealous is very difficult to understand, because how can Hashem demand us to control our thoughts? I can't help it. It's a feeling. Somebody got a nice new car. I've been wishing to have that smart Jaguar outside my house for years, so I feel a bit jealous. I feel like I want something that he has. How can I be expected to control these feelings? And the Beis Halevi, he explains that, he gives a parable. He says, imagine you were traveling. In those days, you used to go horse and cart, and sometimes you'd go across a frozen lake. You'd have to measure how deep the ice was, make sure it was safe. But it's quite common to travel across, large frozen waters. But he said, but if you were traveling and you timed it wrong, and even if you're going to fetch £10 million, whatever you were going to do, whatever the purpose of your journey was, if you heard a crack in the ice, you forgot anything that was on your mind, and you were focused on making sure you were in a safe place. He says the same thing is, if we have Yirah Shamayim, if we have fear of God in our lives, if that is what motivates us, then Hashem can even say to you, even your thoughts should be controlled. Because the minute you feel you're desiring something that's not yours, or you're desiring to sin, a person with genuine fear of Hashem is able to say stop, like feel that crack in the ice, feel what they're doing is wrong, and redirect themselves onto the right path. And that's really the challenge of being a good Jew, is to be able to overcome the self, to overcome the desire, the Yetzer Hara, the voice inside us that tells us to be jealous, to steal, to do all those things that we're not allowed to do in the 10 Commandments. And we have to overcome them. We overcome and we serve Hashem by having Yirah Shamayim, by having fear, and by having reverence and awe, and more importantly even, by having love and honor. And when we put all these things together, then we won't want to disappoint Hashem. We won't want to even think about ways in which we could do the wrong thing. And therefore, it will lead us to do only what Hashem wants of us. Good Shabbos.